Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the and we'll reconnect there, and there we are. Welcome to the Moose Minute Project on a Monday morning, partly cloudy, beautiful, and sunny as well. The sun is poking through here in southwest Wisconsin. So welcome to the Moose Minute Project, and I appreciate you tuning in. So where are your priorities? And what is your goal with those priorities? If your priority is to downgrade or degrade people because of their beliefs or because of where they stand on things or the way you feel they handle situations, that's a big one for me. Is if you are proud of when you see somebody that is let go, terminated, has to resign, whatever it may be, because they were doing their job, you have problems. That it goes along with also the statement of, if you feel that you need to call people names for the place where they stand, or downgrade or degrade them as well, you have problems. If you're uncomfortable because of where, let's say, I stand politically, and you want to degrade me for that, I'm not the one with the problem. You obviously are. Because in this country, there are a lot of people that are putting their lives on the line, and I'm not one, this is not on this part of it, but people have to start opening their eyes to the things going on around them. Just had this discussion over the weekend, had a great weekend. Boat tour in the Dells, dinner at Hot Rocks. If you've never had Hot Rocks in the Dells, you need to go. It's a great place. Pricey, don't get me wrong, pricey, but a great place to go for a meal. Again, it was phenomenal. We took friends there that were in town from Michigan, so it's not like we go there a lot. It's very special occasions, kind of like Arthur's was when I was little for my birthday. When I was little, Arthur's was the destination. It's the money we got to spend for my birthday, going out to eat at a very nice place. Well, Hot Rocks to me is that now. As an adult, when we have a special occasion, we go to Hot Rocks. So, was having this discussion over the weekend. If all you can do is badmouth me or badmouth somebody, your product is not any good. My mom used to talk about that all the time. And when I got into sales, my mom said, Chris, if there's one thing you need to remember, is if you are going to badmouth your product or your competitor's product, if you're going to badmouth your competitor's product, just remember your product obviously sucks. Because you should not have to badmouth your competitor to make your product look good. So if you're a salesperson at a store right now, currently, or anywhere, wherever it may be, if you're in sales, so if you're selling carpet to toilets, whatever it may be, if you are bad-mouthing your competitor, your product is not very good either. Show people the good things, why they should buy yours. What are they going to gain by buying yours? What are they going to gain from buying from you? And that should sell it, right? Yeah, I think so. I don't bring other people's turn signal kits or else or anything into the whole thing, because I believe mine are superior on the market. Our turn signal kits to me are superior. I can break it down to you any way you want me to, but that's part of sales. But if I told you other turn signal things on the market are inferior, and they are not good, and don't buy them because they're junk, and here's the name of them, it degrades mine. And I just refuse to do it. Kind of like all the other things that are going on right now is the only thing we have for response a lot of times is devaluing, degrading the people involved. And it's wrong. If you cannot support me, be quiet. If you cannot support, this whole political thing right now is driving me absolutely bonkers because nobody's given me a plan, a true plan of what's going to happen. All we get is that person's a piece of crap, that person's a piece of crap, that thing's gonna, tell me what you're gonna do for me. Tell me what's going to happen. No different when I go to buy shoes or anything else. Just tell me why I should buy from you. Don't tell me about how crappy the other things are. And if you don't agree with me, and if you don't understand it's okay. Just shush, move on. But every time somebody posts anything anymore, there's always something underneath it. Some statement that somebody has to make. Keep scrolling. Just go buy that one. I mean, it's kind of like people stealing signs or defacing political signs right now. Quit. It's ridiculous. It's absolutely asinine that we are in probably the greatest country in the world. I'm starting to question that sometimes because I see all of the real things going on, and it drives me bonkers. But now is the time that if you're going to have to devalue, degrade, just be quiet. If you are going to say terrible things about somebody, just be quiet. There's a certain individual on YouTube right now. She's ecstatic, and she has posted on her YouTube page about somebody resigning. And she's trying to prove that it was because of her. It's not because of her. She's freaking nuts, and it's not because of her. She's trying to gain followers that way. Stop. Nobody understands why you do what you do. Kind of like I don't understand why we can't just be who we are and be okay with it. There's always somebody upset about, oh, this is this, and then you believe that, oh gee, great, you're dumb, you're a freaking idiot. Or family members that quit talking to you over stuff. Yeah, it's just that dumb. And I've gotten to the point in my life now where I walk away. I'm done with you. I don't want to talk about it. I'm not going to talk about it. We are done. And if you reach out to me later on, fine. But I am not going to come walking back to you and saying, hey, oh, blah, blah, I'm sorry, and jeepers, I really am missing. No. You proved where you stand. You proved where you are. I'm walking away. A lot of my mindset mentor stuff and things like that I've been listening to have all said the same thing. Do not hang around, do not be around people that continue to drag you down or belittle you or don't respect you for who you are. Just walk away. And it's okay. And it's going to hurt like hell. Don't get me wrong. There's some things that, yeah, it stings. But you know what? My life will get better. There's less drama involved. I go to work. I do my work. That's how it works. But the more and more I see, and thank God we only have, 12 days left before this election is over. And the statistics behind the mental fatigue and the mental anxiety and the damages that people are suffering over at election time, and especially this one, just look up the percentages. It's crazy on health issues, mental issues, all around the political election right now. And it is because of how people are treating each other over this deal. You can't discuss politics because people get pissed off and people don't want to listen to either side. If you're on the right, the left doesn't want to listen to you. They don't want to even hear anything. You might have a great point and make things that can change things. They don't care. They don't want to hear it. If you're on the right, the left doesn't, they shut down. I don't remember a time, well, yeah, never mind, 2020 was just as bad. My fear is that come that November time right after the election and whoever it is winner, we're going to go through another 4 years of bullshit that nobody's going to accept the outcome. Nobody's going to accept this, and then we're going to hear it for another 4 until 2028. And we're going to see signs with their frickin' names cut out of them and reposted back up and whatever. This is the first time I remember that political signs hung for 4 to 8 years because of the outcome. At some point, we have to grow up and understand at this time and age that shit can't be stolen. Okay? And we can't have people inciting violence towards other Americans. And I'm telling you what, right now, you can say what you want about immigrants, but they are keeping a lot of the workforce working. They are keeping jobs going. They are keeping companies going that can't find workers here. And if you think that tariffs and everything else overseas are going to fix it, you have another problem, because it is not going to help. If somebody gets a 60% tariff put on them, that doesn't hurt the country that they're coming from, okay? That hurts us, because we can't manufacture all the stuff we need as Americans. We don't have enough t-shirt manufacturers. We can't make it. You're going to pay more no matter what. It's going to be so much more. So take time to do some research and take time to listen to both sides of where we're coming from with this. Cost of drugs is ridiculous. Cost of Medicaid, to get even insurance for hospitals or insurance for workers, is ridiculous. There's no regulation shit on any of this. People just continue to get richer over it. So stop with the degrading portion of it. Stop with being ecstatic that you're able to call people pieces of crap or you're dumb or whatever it may be. Let's start working together to put more money in our pockets, and it is not going to come by a presidential fix. There are too many people involved. There's too much big money involved already spread throughout Washington. One person is not going to fix this problem. And no matter what you think about with economies or anything else, try to take your business. If you're a business owner right now and say, hey, I want to add 20% to the bottom line by the end of the year. Do you know what it takes to do that? Do you know how much business you have to do that? This isn't so we're going to fix the economy's problem here in this United States in a matter of a year. It's not going to happen. It can't happen because we have so many things in play. Just take your business. There's not that much in play. It's just you and your business, right? So it shouldn't be that hard. And it is. I was a sales manager for 20 plus years. It is hard to change your income and everything else or your net profits by 10% or 15%. Christ, you're lucky if you get 5 or 6 in a year, and sometimes you're going to lose that. So enough with the negative attitude, enough with the negative bullshit, and enough with this whole we are more superior than you feeling. because nobody is more, you know what? After November election, my life's going to be the same. I'm going to go to work. I'm going to sell turn signal kits. My income in my checkbook is going to probably look the same. Doesn't matter how you feel about it. We got behind the 8 ball in 2020. And I know because Jacob and I are still dealing with issues in the industry from that. Okay? So I know that's the case. Don't tell me I don't have personal experience. I do. I see it every day. And we are going to see big hits if the things in China get thrown into tariffs. Our company is going to struggle. And I think a lot of them would. But as far as groceries go and everything else go, yeah, you're not going to see. And there's a big reason for that, and it isn't just that. We don't have mom and pop grocery stores anymore to keep a value, to keep people in check. Richland Center, Wisconsin. Most people go to Walmart and their superstore. Well, unless you're price shopping bananas at Quick Trip or eggs at Quick Trip and milk or onions, yeah, you can get them cheaper there. And you might get your pop cheaper there. But overall, Walmart can charge whatever the hell they want for that jar of pickles. And no regulation on it. And if you feel pissed off about that, look at your prescription bills that you pay for your pills and everything else because of what your insurance does. Hey, my pills right now at the pharmacy are free. Yeah, free. I could leave it at that. And you go, wow, Chris has got free medications. And they're going to spread it all over. Oh my goodness, Chris gets free medications. Go to the Spring Green Pharmacy. You'll get free medications. And when you go in there and you ask the help, hey, heard Chris Gerber has free medications, they're going to go, huh. They won't say anything, but here, I'll give you a clue. We met our deductible. And our deductible is outrageous. That's how my medications are free right now. Okay? Get the whole damn story before you start going on and on and on and spreading misinformation. So yes, you can take a clip of this and say, hey, Chris said he gets free medications. Yep, I did. Because my wife told me I did. She came in and said, hey, guess what? Our medications are free. And I'm like, no, something's wrong. She goes, yeah, we met our deductible. Oh, how wonderful. That makes me feel better. And then I just wrote a pile of money into the taxes. So that even makes me feel better. So, yeah. But again, I had a great weekend. Great couple. Oh, God, it was fun. We had a great time. It was so good. But really start paying attention before you hit share button or watching your TikToks or anything, because there's so much AI stuff going out. If you see a light shadow around somebody's face, or if they look like they've been planted on a green screen, most likely you're not seeing the real person. You're seeing an AI image. And you're hearing the right voice, but you are not hearing or seeing the real person. You're hearing the voice, and they can make that how they want, but the screen will show it all. So, have a great day. That's all I have today. It was a great weekend. Recharge your batteries this weekend. It was a lot of fun. A lot of laughs. Again, Hot Rocks. If you want to have a special night out and you want to have a date night, yep, it's a little pricey, but well worth the experience of cooking your own steak on a 750 degree lava rock, and just having a great meal. So had a lot of fun. And again, the boat tours in the Dell is really, really nice. I think it's this weekend is their last weekend of doing that. So we had a great weekend. Looking forward to another weekend here. Not sure. I think I got grandkids gymnastic meets or dance meets this weekend. That'll be interesting. So with that said, have a great weekend, or a great week. Yeah, it's Monday. I wish it was a weekend again, but it's Monday. We start the week. We'll see what the week brings, but I'll be back tomorrow morning with another edition of the Moose Minute Project. Have a great day. And as always, take time to bless somebody's day. You might be the only hope they see during the day.